Why do they have hand penises? Facebook's terrible AI archaeologist conspiracy accounts.
I got 3 words for you. Facebook.
Somebody needs to destroy Facebook. I said we need to take it around back and we need to shoot it and end its life.
Most of you are probably familiar with Facebook. Formerly the world's largest social media networking website, and currently the leading cause of brain rot in boomers and Gen X.
I love that.
Second only maybe to Fox News. It was once a bastion of communication where people could follow their friends and keep up with who's breaking up with who. Has turned into a cesspool of bots and AI slop. Today I invite all of you to put on a hazmat suit and leave your critical thinking skills at the door, because we're going to be taking a painful walk through the absolute horror show that is Facebook conspiracy AI slop.
Stupid Facebook.
I feel like this framing is a little weird. Is this framing weird? Oh wait, I don't care. All right, you might be wondering where we're gonna start this descent into madness. And it is with no joy in my heart that I will tell you that we're actually gonna be starting with me.
Oh?
It's been brought to my attention a few times that I apparently have a Facebook account. Now, this is completely news to me, as I do not have a Facebook account, but there is a Miniminuteman account on Facebook that happens to post all of the same things that I do. Now, typically, I don't actually have a problem with people reposting some of my content. I think that the message is good to get out there, and I think it can also be a little bit of free publicity.
I mean, it is free publicity. That's why reactors like me and other people, it can really benefit the creators.
But this one's a little bit different. You see, at face value, this is an account that literally just reposts everything I have ever made pretty much multiple times a day. At the time of me recording this, it's reposting a video that I made back when I was in college. Oh my God. You know, guys, if you ever look back on yourself and think, cringe, I think that's actually a good thing, because
I do. I watch my old VODs and I'm like, ugh.
it means you've changed a little bit. Wow, my hair was great. I'll be the first.
His hair was beautiful. Look at that luxurious hair. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with such beautiful full hair.
To admit it. But the primary thing that really irked me about this account is not only is it impersonating me, but it's this account's Facebook story that really just ties it together.
My friends laughed at me when I said I'd get rich quickly using an ancient vibration technique. But a few months later, they were shocked when they saw everything I had achieved.
This motherfucker has the audacity to ride the coattails of my stellar reputation and then
oh my god,
talk about vibrational frequencies.
Where can I learn these vibration techniques? You gotta go to baddragon.com.
What did he say? What was that? An ancient vibration technique. Get rich quick using an ancient vibration technique. Believe me when I tell you there's only one ancient vibration trick that I know, and only very few people can say they've experienced it. I would not share it on Facebook. This is one of the inspirations that I had to start working on this video, because every post on this account is pretty much just ripping everything that I've made, but then the story is doing something like completely different. Like, it isn't even just taking the things I
Milo made the same joke. So it's not just me. Milo did the same thing.
Post on my story elsewhere. It's like AI voiceover crypto scams and shit.
Saw everything I had achieved. Hi, my name is John, and a year ago, I was financially broke. I had no money for anything, and with each passing day, I felt more and more buried in debt. Then I stumbled upon a video that revealed the secret vibration technique that billionaires use to get rich.
The secret vibration technique that billionaires use to get rich. I don't even know how to unpack that. Believe me, if I had the secret vibration trick that billionaires use to get rich, I wouldn't be making fucking YouTube videos. I'd be out there vibrating. I'd be handing out wads of cash to children. I'd be teaching the children how to vibrate. Pause. YouTuber moment.
It allowed me to attract a life of abundance quickly. Thanks to this video, I now live in a luxurious house, take amazing trips with my family.
We're going back a second. Luxurious house? I'm gonna be totally fucking honest.
That house
That
does not look
looks
good.
like dog shit.
It
Your
looks like
house
dog
looks
shit.
like it's made out of whiteboards. The furniture looks like those little cubes you put in a wax melter. Whatever course this con artist is selling should be the immediate dead giveaway that it's not me. But if that didn't give it away, what really should is I would never post a video of a house that looks like that and say something good about it. Do you
He has a high quality taste in the house. Look where he's sitting. Look where he's
need
sitting.
to look at my ceiling? You need to look at my ceiling.
Yes,
This
we
is
do.
what my ceiling looks like. Okay, big boy YouTube bucks here. My ceiling looks like this. Look, there's a hole in my wall over there. You know about that? No, you don't. You wanna know what's above my green wall? Yeah, it looks like that. Holy sh! I put a fucking hole in the ceiling. So if you really think that I would say a house that looks like that is, it's so beautiful, full of shit.
Let this mineral melt in your mouth to rebuild your gums and teeth and never need a dentist again.
Oh.
Yet again, I've had more than a few minerals melt in my mouth, but I'm not putting it on Facebook.
People are fixing their receding gums, decaying teeth, gingivitis, and tooth infections all by letting this special mineral melt in their mouth every morning.
Stop saying it. Why do you say it like that? Bro, no one's trying to let you melt their mineral in your mineral in their mouth every morning. Who up trying to let me melt my mineral in their mouth every morning?
Dr. Drew Sutton has just discovered this powerful mineral that can
Would Dr. Drew Sutton let me melt my mineral in his mouth every morning? I don't think so.
regrow your teeth and gums. How is this possible? This mineral can
How is this possible? Seriously, how is this possible? Okay, what else do we have?
Coffee might be the reason your gums are bleeding. It's not
Oh.
the caffeine, the sugar, or even the cream.
I literally cannot hear this voice without thinking about
Peener snipper guy.
it's not the sugar, the coffee, or the cream.
It's the peanut snipper guy.
The real issue is something far more surprising.
Oh, Jesus, that's fucking grotesque. I don't even think we can show that. That's grisly.
We tested a homeless woman's wealth secret on a skeptical mom. This homeless
What?
woman went from living on the streets to winning the lottery 6 times and buying her dream home. When Jim
What?
Carrey made this gesture live, the audience was stunned.
This homeless woman
What?
went from being failed by society who doesn't take care of anyone to winning the lottery and then being someone that we all can look and clap about.
What?
What seemed like just an innocent joke actually hid something much deeper, something most people completely missed. But if you look closely,
Illuminati confirmed.
Wait, did I like miss a part or did it literally just go from the homeless woman wealth secret to Jim Carrey Illuminati conspiracy?
the joke actually hid something much deeper, something most people completely missed. But if you look closely, you'll see there was a hidden message behind every move, and it goes far beyond what anyone could imagine. What Jim Carrey showed live has a meaning that can free
The AI even lost the plot. The AI lost the plot so hard.
you from
Okay, chill the fuck out, bro. It's not that serious. What Jim Carrey said, it has a meaning that can free you. It can liberate your mind. You guys aren't gonna believe the meaning. The meaning in the thing he said is immense. It has a deep meaning to it.
system. Imagine this. While most people continue living under the system's control, there's a hidden truth that major figures have never revealed.
I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. There is no me.
There's no you.
You guys kind of get what I'm illustrating.
What the heck? That's so wild. It started off with the homeless lady's secret technique to winning the lottery, and then Jim Carrey Illuminati confirmed?
You're picking up what I'm putting down, you know? So my issue with this is twofold. One, obviously very not cool to just rip all of my stuff and impersonate me. But two, using it as an opportunity to then post literally the antithesis of what all of my content is about on the story. It sounds like the person who's running this account could actually bear to maybe watch one or two of my videos because I talk about exactly why everything that they're saying is complete bullshit. This account, by the way, has 66,000 followers. I'm sure they're actually
too
making
many.
like legit money off of this. They even reposted, I think, one of my episodes of the Ancient Apocalypse series, like all fucking like 50 minutes on here. But it is following.
Damn! I bet the Illuminati came out with the vibration technique as well. Probably. It turns out it was Illuminati that was teaching them the vibration technique, obviously.
One other account. And now, I can't say whether or not this account is the person that's running the one that's impersonating me, but if it is, I know this guy. Not like actually, but he's this dude with this crazy mustache who always films his videos like this. I talked about him a very long time ago. And no, again, I don't know if maybe this is an account impersonating him, and it just happens to be the only account that my impersonation account follows on Facebook. But if this is an account actually run by him, it opens the possibility that this is the guy that has been just ripping all of my content and decided to only follow himself. Again, I have no way of proving this, but if so, that's actually hilarious. What a way to get back at me for fact-checking one of your videos. Now, hilariously,
the revenge!
this account, which pretty much only reposts my shorts, has reposted a few images. One of them is my banner. One of them is my old profile picture. They haven't got the memo that I've changed my profile picture since. And they also posted these two images that my partner took of me on Martha's Vineyard that I posted on Facebook or on Instagram, and they just reposted those too, which I think is really nice. I thought they were great pictures. That's very kind of them.
Those are nice pictures!
Oh, and then they also posted this, which is Facebook recognized me as a consistent Reels creator of the week. I think I'm the one creating those Reels, actually. So guys, give me a big round of applause for all the Reels I've created. I know, I've worked very hard for it. Okay, before we move on to the much more egregious AI slop accounts, there's one more thing I want to read from this one. And that is, I didn't know this until this account, but Facebook accounts can have reviews. And there's one here that is just so ruthless, I have to read it. This is from who doesn't recommend Miniminuteman. Says, literally just a thieving hack, stealing content made by Milo, who actually worked hard to develop knowledge and skill. Whoever made this fake account has no worthy knowledge or skill. They're utterly incapable of creating anything of value, so they steal from others. It's sad, really. Imagine being so worthless and talentless that you have to resort to stealing a creator's name and content. You couldn't pay me to be that pathetic. Jesus. I know that the Miniminuteman you're not recommending is a different guy. It's not me, but like I almost feel a little like, I'm a little nervous from that. I made my hair stand up a little. Give him hell out there. So I'm not gonna spend any more time on this account because it's just a hack, essentially. But I have had a lot of people reach out to me and say, Milo, is this you? And all of the comments on these videos are people being like, is this really you? I don't think this is really you. And so people have caught on, but that hasn't stopped this guy from grifting off my stuff. So I will humbly ask all of you to please go and report this account. This is not me. This is impersonating me and stealing my content. I will leave a link to this account in the description, and if it's gone by the time you're watching this video, nice job. That means we got it down. I will also say, from this moment going forward, I do not have a Facebook account. I do not plan to make a Facebook account, and any Facebook account operating under my name is not me. You have my authority to report them as they are impersonating me. If
Nobody needs Facebook. We just, like I said, we should just take it behind Denny's and like shoot it out of its misery, you know?
for whatever fucking reason I'm ever inspired to make a Facebook account, I will make abundantly clear that it is me and not somebody else. You know, I'll do like a proof of life image. I'll say the words, no, someone could just AI me. Who the fuck am I kidding? My name is Milo and this is my Facebook account. I am being held hostage by the peanut snipper guy. Okay, with that bullshit out of the way, let's look at some of the really bad accounts. Actually, I don't know, should I say the names of these? Probably I shouldn't say the names of these. But we have nice AI pyramid image as not only the banner art, but also the thumbnail image. The thing that I think is probably
this Facebook profile looks so suspicious. Just a pyramid and then another pyramid, just like two pyramids.
the best about this banner art, those of you who are in the natural science sphere will already be noticing a problem with this one, and that is that for some reason in front of what is presumably one of the Great Pyramids is a saguaro cactus. What the fuck that is doing in Egypt, I could not tell you.
Oh.
Who would have thought that AI is actually really stupid?
Who would have thought? We all knew it was stupid. What is this stupid video? Why is that 463 likes?
Okay, that's interesting. You know, if it weren't for the fact that there was giants moving alongside it, I'd say that that's, other than being AI, is actually not bad. They're actually showing it on wooden rollers. They're not like, you know, saying that it was done using like lasers or like.
That's true. They are showing the wooden world, or is it not the psychic aliens, like the TikTok slop, the psychic aliens?
Like you know, resonance harmonics or some shit like that. What's the one comment on this? Giants definitely built the pyramids. This is the only explanation every religious book confirms. This, the Nephilim, for example. What's this? It's the Nephilim, for example.
Of course, for example.
How'd the rock go to the big? Well, it's the Nephilim, just for example. I feel like an English major would just have a delightful time with that sentence. There's a lot of I don't even think I have the energy to delve into a subtext of that one. Wow, I gotta say, this account has found one thing and does it very well. It's like big, glistening, beefy men moving rocks.
Oh my god, it's their wet dream.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, it's so bad.
Oh, that's...
Also, if you look at that horse, it's really weird. There's a horse that like makes no sense. Oh my god, the picture of
here
Milo!
are just something that leaves a little bit to be desired. Glistening and burly though he is, his legs seem to have problems. I also like that there's a oxen that appears to be, it's just like half ox, half wagon, and it's just the ass end of an ox with wheels in the front. That's Egyptian high technology that they don't want you to know about.
Exactly.
What are these? What the fuck
The secret we didn't know about, Trav. The secret we didn't know about. Oh my goodness.
is that?
What is happening?
Jesus, every time I watch one of these videos, I feel like I'm like tripping balls. Like
It is. You are tripping balls, Milo. We are all tripping balls.
your brain just can't make sense of the way, where's that arm coming from? Where's his arm going? Certified AI bullshit, good. Does this page have reviews? I've seen some of these in my dreams. You know, they make medication for that. Well, we are thinking how it happened. Well, we are thinking how it happened. It's a Lamborghini.
What?
Every time I go on Facebook, I feel like I'm suffering neurological damage. Okay, that's enough of that one. Let's try another one.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At least that one is, it says in the title that it's an AI image. They're not trying to mislead it.
Why did my man grow an anchor? What the fuck was that? Whoa.
What is happening?
Wow, that's incredible. I don't know what to make of this. I feel like I've seen a lot of AI pyramid videos recently of like, you know, giants lifting rocks up over their head and stuff. And it seems disproportionately focused on Egypt. Like both of these two accounts are just Egypt. This one has 1 million views.
Why does it have 1 million views? Nothing's happening!
Paramedic in Egypt construction with AI image. Paramedic?
Paramedic? What? Very realistic. Yes, very realistic. That guy's bulging traps are so realistic.
Paramedic. Do you see what I mean about neurological damage? Like, am I going insane or does this just not make any sense? Is that a paper machete rock? Well, there's a lot of people commenting on how the weight of the rock doesn't seem right. Lightweight rock rises before touched. Not impressive when the stone is made of styrofoam. Is that a paper machete rock? And I can't.
It's fake. It's not a paper machete rock. It's not real.
I can't tell if that's people realize, I assume they know this is AI, but they're like responding to it as if it's an actual thing happening and saying it's not that impressive because it looks really light. Very strange. Oh look, it's another paramedic in Egypt construction.
What?
Oh, it's just...
This is like nightmare fuel. This is nightmare fuel.
So weird. A lot of people will ask me, Milo, what's a conspiracy that you do believe in? And I am a firm believer in the dead internet theory. I don't think that there is a single way in hell that Facebook is actually like primarily populated by actual people. I think
that's a theory that I also somewhat believe in as well. Because there's no way that's all bots just communicating with bots. It's the Facebook is just bots on bots on bots.
I think at this point it's like AI spam accounts and like respond bots just like slowly creating their own culture. This account looks good. We got a picture of some up there at the top. The profile picture is a picture of Nemrut. I've been there. There's me in front of those that bare head. And there we go.
What?
Incredible unveiling. Enormous mermaid skeleton discovered, embracing her offspring in a poignant embrace. That is poignant, I gotta say. What's the bottom one? What the hell is that about? I don't know why I'm trying to make sense of this. Unbelievable. Ancient extraterrestrial images, aliens surface in historical records. You're right, that is quite literally, by definition, unbelievable. I remember when AI images first started to become a thing and I started to see like conspiracy theorists use them. And I remember thinking to myself, uh-oh. And now it's like really come full circle. I don't even think we've fully seen the effect that it's going to have on destroying the minds of the good people of this planet. But just the sheer quantity of AI images that you can make and how convincing it's getting is going to absolutely destroy our brains. This job—
Brain rot to the extreme!
One that I don't feel worried that AI is going to replace, but I do still feel like AI could eventually put me out of business. Not because it's gonna replace me, but because AI images are gonna just become so common that every single conspiracy theory is just going to be hinged on them. And all I'm gonna have to do is become like an image forensics to prove that the evidence that they're showing in an image is false.
It'll be like, see how that line goes straight and then it kind of have a zag? And then that character has technically 6 fingers?
Notice how this account is called archaeology and has an actual like archaeology site as a thumbnail. Do you think this account started out being like, I'm gonna post actual real stuff, and then over time they like, you know, soured and this is what they ended up doing?
Maybe.
Or do you think they set out and they were like, man, fuck it, I don't know, here's a picture of a poignant embrace between this skeleton mermaid and her baby skeleton mermaid. Oh, there's a normal mermaid. Whoa, can you show that on YouTube? I don't know if you can show that on YouTube.
That's full on boobas.
Seems fishy. See, and then these accounts now are kind of flip-flopping between the AI-generated bullshit and the just normal fabricated bullshit.
Yeah, the mummy bullshit.
Like this alien mummy thing that came out, I think it was like a year or two ago from
Yeah,
Mexico.
it
That was
was.
just like the remains of like some llamas that were like, you know, like put together with like plaster of Paris or something. That was crazy. I can't believe that got like unveiled on like, you know, like the floor of like a fucking courthouse or something.
It was really bad. That was so bad, the skelly.
Something like that, or like a government center. Oh, what bullshit. All right. What you got for us? Wow. See, this account has a picture of a huge burly dude.
I think these people are obsessed with 6-packs. I love the comment. Love this. Wow, timeless wonder and feels of life everlasting. Wow. Nah, it's the AI that's obsessed. It's because the people who made the AI are obsessed with men's bodies.
That doesn't even look like it was AI. Actually, no, it's definitely AI.
It's definitely AI.
I'm kidding. Oh, God.
Why do they have hand penises?
I feel like the placement of like the red arrows and circles has even reached like the absurdity event horizon. Like, what the fuck? Why do you need arrows and circles on this? I am trying my best to process exactly what I'm looking at here. I know where to look. I don't need any guidance on this one. This is disturbing enough as it is without the sense of urgency. Feet, he's got—
It's butt arms, you're right.
2 sets of feet, and they're the smaller second set is coming out of his ass, and there's no knees on them. Now, I will say, for every bot account that's responding to these things—
Also, the skull looks really weird, and then of course the feathers wouldn't have been— that's not a skeleton feather, that's normal feathers. Skeleton feathers are still look more like phalanges, because technically for birds, their wings are hands, so they oftentimes have like phalange-like shapes to them, because our fingers are phalanges.
There are actual people who are trying their best to weed out the bullshit. Like this guy. I joined thinking this was a legit page. Time to leave. Good on you, Michael. But did it take you this long? This is your breaking point? Pretty much every single comment on this post, at least, is people being like, this is AI-generated bullshit. I thought this was a reputable account. Then, of course, you get the one saying, in the book of Genesis, giant. But that's, of course, you're gonna get one of those mixed in with the people that are thinking. An international team of archaeologists has made an astonishing discovery. In a desert region of Egypt. Ooh, where is the desert region of Egypt? It must be pretty close to like the rainforest or to the alpine meadow or the tundra, perhaps. Ancient texts refer to a part of Egypt that's desert. The discovery, unprecedented in the history of archaeology, could rewrite what we know about ancient civilizations and their understanding of the human.
The human? The humans.
The discovery took place while researchers were excavating a complex of forgotten tombs deep in the Egyptian desert. According to the team leader, Dr. Ahmed Al-Hassan— is that a real guy? Are they just like taking some guy's name? Oh no, they totally did just like Ahmed Hassan. There he is.
Oh, he's a real person.
Okay, so it is a real guy.
Damn!
I don't know why I'm looking into this so much. I'm just curious whose name they're stealing for this bullshit. Okay, they quote him falsely. These colossal figures are incredibly well preserved, and preliminary dating suggests they are more than 5 millennia old, said Dr. Hassan. I don't think Dr. Hassan ever said that. One hypothesis
Probably not.
suggests that these giants, that doesn't seem like an appropriate place for quotes either. I would say that if those were found, they would be giants. They are giant, after all. Could be related to ancient myths about beings of enormous size that inhabited the earth. Oh, you mean like giants? Actually, it talks about in the Nephilim, for instance, or whatever that.
The
person said.
Nephilim,
The Nephilim, for example. That would explain how they built the pyramids. Girl, I think it's just...
I don't know why people want to believe that humans are incapable of doing things. It's actually really sad.
This is a real discovery. There'd be a lot more questions opened than answers given. If you're looking at this and your first thought is, well, that clears that up, I am concerned about you. The Nephilim can be found in Genesis 6:4 and Numbers 13:33. Those are both numbers, yeah. Numbers 13:33. Is that a real thing? Like I was never raised in a numbers. Numbers. Book of Numbers? That's
What?
crazy. I thought that was called the Yellow Pages. Okay, well, that's enough proof for me. It says it in the Book of Numbers. Is this real? I can't. Why does it look like Captain America?
Also, it has 6 fingers.
Am I going insane? What is going on here? Oh, no, Milo. Why don't you just count how many fingers are on that glove? Yeah, of course that's AI. Jesus Christ.
There's 6 fingers!
You see what I mean, people? Do you see what I mean? Even me, who does this for a living, I look at that and I'm like, wait, that actually kind of looks legit. And then I count the fingers and I'm like, wow, I'm stupid. Yeah, and why would the rope still be there? That rope would have decomposed a very, very long time.
The rope definitely would have decomposed a very, very long time.
I also think there's something interesting in how AI conspiracies are really easy to do for archaeological stuff, not only because of the public's general lack of understanding in it, but also because so much of it is so like crunchy and gnarly and dirty looking anyway, that a lot of the imperfections that AI creates can sort of be glossed over in your mind. Something I heard a while ago that I thought was interesting is when Toy Story came out, the reason that they chose the characters to be toys, or at least one of the benefits that the animation team had, is that they're toys. So they're smooth, they have...
Yeah, they didn't have to, they could look more uncanny and it was fine because they're toys. So smart.
like kind of a plasticky look to them. And so you can animate a toy and have it be convincing to your brain a lot more than animating a person. Where a person, we know so much of like how they operate and how they look, and we're so tuned in on like little inconsistencies and differences that we'd be able to pick up on it better. So, but a toy is like, okay, it's a plastic thing, you make it look like whatever and it moves like a toy moves. We don't have a frame of reference. So, you know, when you see AI generated, you know, pictures of people out there, there's a lot of other great YouTubers that have done excellent videos. I think, you know, fucking Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez have both done great videos about AI stuff. And, you know, it's like, you know, beautiful, heartwarming photo of two brothers playing with their dog, and it's like, like, you know, this amorphous little blob and like a basketball with feet. And it's just like, your brain immediately knows like, that's not right. But when you're looking
That traumatized me. Like, at
AI, you know, archaeology stuff, it's so kind of crunchy looking anyway that we don't really have a frame of reference, and it kind of lets a lot of the inconsistencies slide, which makes people fall for it. A startling archaeological find has left academics dumbfounded in Japan, where a team of archaeologists uncovered the bones of what looks to be a giant samurai. This find, uncovered during a recent dig, throws into question what we previously believed about ancient civilizations and their interactions with samurai fighters. They're like a different species. We believe there may still be small pockets of samurai fighters lost in the mountains. DNA recovered from a samurai fighter has actually been grafted onto the DNA of what would be the closest living relative of a samurai? A pangolin. Researchers have successfully managed to sequence the genome of the ancient samurai and has implanted it into the embryo of a pangolin, getting us one step closer to hearing the mighty and ferocious roar of the samurai for the first time in 10,000 years. Okay, there's a lot of people calling it out for being AI and fake, but this one might be the best. Fake news. They dug a hole, threw that thing in, and took a picture. I really respect the gusto, you know? Like, you're so almost there. Oh, whoa, that threw me. I've talked about this one. I know this
For
one.
anyone wondering, this is unquestionably a crinoid
I've talked
fossil.
about you before. I know your tricks. Ah. Excellent.
Oh.
I was kind of curious here, so I just kind of typed into the Facebook
I love how that looks like it was made with PS3 graphics.
search bar, archaeological mystery. You know, there's so many excellent and amazing archaeological mysteries out there, things that fascinate and mystify archaeologists and the public alike. The centaur bone revealed, discovered in Greece, 1876, from ancient footprints. Right away, I mean, we're facing a problem with this image that you'll be able to identify almost immediately, and that is the fact that you can clearly see in the fossil here, it has horns, and in the reconstruction, there are no horns. It also
Of course, obviously, they didn't reconstruction it correctly.
appears in this glass case, which is definitely the same excavation. It has no horns. And this leads us to question, what the fuck happened to the horns? They are hiding the horns from us,
The horns have been taken away from us.
and we want to see the horns. Oh, this guy's trying to put in a really good explanation without invoking AI. Not too uncommon for a human and animal to be buried together, either by accident, necessity, or purpose. That's true, but that's also not what's happening here.
No.
I really, your heart is in the right place,
He's trying so hard to defend it.
and I love that about you. Ah, here's one. This one isn't AI, but it is Göbekli Tepe, which is just a fertile breeding ground for the pests of the pseudo-archaeology world.
Another shitty account says
The mystery of Göbekli Tepe, humanity's first temple, intrigues researchers. Archaeologists still don't know how to solve the riddle of a place that dates Earth's great civilizations by thousands of years. What's the riddle? There's no riddle. It's just a piece of...
You would eat a centaur? Interesting. Because you don't eat human and you don't eat horse. So it's interesting that you would eat a centaur. Apparently that's where it becomes a different thing enough to eat it.
archaeological data. That's a data point. It makes us go, oh, so it's old now. There you go. We have evidence, and now the evidence is there. This really is not... Jesus Christ. Göbekli Tepe is a challenge for archaeologists, as it completely rejects the idea that only sedentary communities erected monumental buildings. That, as well as many other sites around the world. It also is not a challenge for archaeologists. Perhaps the biggest challenge for archaeologists was actually excavating this site and giving you all of the information that you now use to slander archaeologists.
I mean, horse has been eaten before. It is definitely something people have eaten, but it's not a normal standard meat that most people have available to them, right? It's not a common meat.
With. It is amazing just the phrasing that people will use for archaeology conspiracies. Archaeologists are stumped. They just don't understand.
They just
can't
don't know.
accept. I'm like, bitch, an archaeologist gave you all of this information. Do you think that it was some brave alt historians that went out there and did the painstaking excavations at Göbekli Tepe? No, that was published by fucking experts. You sitting there in your basement rattling out tweets about how, you know, Göbekli Tepe is a big cover-up is not like, you're not winning a crusade here. I don't know why I'm doing this with this chair. It's a corner chair, so it goes in a corner. And because of that, there's one leg that's conveniently placed almost directly under my ass. And so I can go around like this. It's fun. Although I'm worried I will fall over. Anyway, I'm gonna stop doing that because now I'm freaking myself out. Oh yeah. Sensational archaeological discovery in Antarctica. The T-Rex extinction mystery unveiled. I like that the bottom left image just looks like it's like a 480p screenshot of Walking with Dinosaurs. Wait, there's a link. What's this link say? Sensational archaeological...
Quick tip, please do not click on strange links as Milo clicks on strange links.
discovery in Antarctica. The T-Rex extinction mystery unveiled. In a groundbreaking discovery, scientists...
Explicit ads, Milo is not noticing. Oh no.
Exploring the remote icy expanses of Antarctica have uncovered what is being dubbed the T-Rex extinction mystery. Hidden beneath ancient layers of ice, researchers stumbled upon a stunning collection of remarkably preserved Tyrannosaurus Rex skeletons. Oh, whoa, I didn't notice the softcore porn at the bottom of the screen here. Jesus. Pointing to a sudden and catastrophic event that wiped them out.
He's just covering you with his hands.
This unexpected region. There's so much wrong with that, I don't even know where to begin. What is this? News 156 Media? Bringing the world to your screen. Oh wow, this looks good. Scientists have finally located Malaysia Flight 370. Their discovery will leave you stunned. Close defense. UFO firing energy beams towards Earth revealed. Witnesses amazed. Tesla stock plunges, erasing $460 billion at Musk's political gambit. Woo! Get that dude. And don't know what that's all about. What's this?
Oh.
Oh, good God. What the fuck?
He's just losing his shit, honestly.
Ugh.
Whoa! Apparently, aliens encourage lesbianism? Is that what we're seeing here? I know it's being censored for you guys because of the timer, but it looks like aliens are encouraging lesbianism. Because there's like, the aliens are pushing the two ladies together. And then there's a picture of a dude and an alien.
Wow. Looks like fun. Why wasn't I invited? This looks cool.
There we go, the picture. The lesbianism.
It has been widely documented across several continents in history books about interactions and interbreeding between races from Earth and beyond. No big deal, as that was a long while back. So it's behind us, guys, all right? Look,
it's no longer a thing. It used to happen, but we don't do it anymore.
She was a long time ago. I don't think about her anymore. The big question is, who's doing all these dirty deeds to Earth and humans right now? I think we're doing a pretty good job, okay? Dirty deeds is like our big thing. It's been dirty deeds since we crawled out of the primordial soup, brother. It's a dirty deed world. Okay, I think I have to call it there. I don't think I can look at this anymore. I feel like I'm going insane. So the thing about the whole like AI conspiracy thing is obviously there's a side of, you know, artists and that whole side of things, which again, other YouTubers have covered in a much more eloquent way than I am here. I'm focusing on this from the misinformation way, and I think that AI is going to be the single most powerful tool in the bullshitter's toolbox. I have talked about this already in multiple videos.
And this is why I think it's single-handedly the worst thing that humanity has ever invented.
Before, where conspiracy theorists have used AI-generated images to back up their claims. And now faked images is something that, you know, conspiracy theorists have had to use pretty much forever because they're talking about things that are, you know, fake. But at least previously you had to like put in some effort to
yeah, you had to actually Photoshop or make fake skeletons.
The images, you know, like there was a time when like a good hardworking conspiracy theorist had to know how to do double exposures to make a ghost appear. That's cool, okay? There's
that is cool. There's artistry in it.
Conspiracy theorists can just like flood the market with as many faked images as they want to back up literally anything.
Like what was really cool is back in the day, people used to take negatives of pictures and they would draw on them. On the negative, they would scratch on it to make weird things happen and then develop them. So it made it look like they took pictures of things. It was really cool.
Thing they want. And again, due to just the public's general lack of science literacy, if there's just enough of this bullshit out there, I think it'll actually make like a pretty sizable negative impact. Like even if most people have the critical thinking skills to be able to filter out like the most egregious of it, AI is just gonna keep getting better and there's just gonna keep being more and more of it. And you can see that these accounts and people that peddle this have absolutely no integrity whatsoever. I mean, like they're literally just making up quotes by people that didn't say anything. They're giving no indication that it's not real. And because of that, they're just not even playing like on the same playing field as everyone else. So what most people have had to deal with of having to actually like substantiate their arguments and like have sources that things are coming from. An account on the internet doesn't need to do any of that. They can just say whatever they want and push a ton of it out there. And even if like most of it falls on deaf ears, some of it's gonna get through. And I think honestly, the best response for all of this AI bullshit is to do exactly what we did in this video. And that is not give it more breath than it deserves and point and laugh because it is stupid. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I would greatly appreciate if you could leave an interaction on the video. Likes, comments, and subscriptions are like tipping the bellhop. They're your free way of helping us game the algorithm that's dominated by Mr. Beast. And it allows me to continue making videos like
every like for Camellia and Milo is a dislike for Mr. Beast.
Like this for free, and it doesn't cost you a cent. Along with that, you can also share this video with a friend. If you are anything like me, you probably are playing this video in the background while you fold your laundry or do your dishes or something.
No, Milo, I give you my undivided attention.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching you. And I bet that you also have a lot of friends that do the exact same thing. So why don't you share this one with them so they can fold their laundry to it as well? And if you're not done doing the dishes yet, why don't you check out one of my other videos? I have ones that are just as stupid as this one and ones that are like actually well thought out and I'm proud of. And once again, I ask you to, you know that account that we were talking about? Go fucking report that guy.
Report
Impersonating,
them!
You have the fucking nerve. You come to me into my fucking green studio with the roof falling in and try to talk to me about having a billionaire fucking vibration to my fucking audience. I will not fucking stand for it. I'd like to thank my patrons over on Patreon for making what I do here possible. Patrons get early ad-free access to all of my videos, and all of your names will be in the credits of this video as a small token of my appreciation. If you'd like to become a patron, link to that is in the description of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Remember to stay curious, stay inquisitive, and most importantly, the Nephilim, for example. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Really? I'm doing my outro, damn it. Wow, that was really stupid. I am currently, probably as you're watching this, I am traveling. I'm actually at the Society for American Archaeology Conference, which is cool. That's a very, very cool thing. And so because of that, I am trying to get ahead on a bunch of videos. So that's what I am doing here. But you know, you gotta do a stupid video every once in a while. You know, I can't forget my roots. My roots are, was
We
stupid
love
things on
stupid
TikTok,
videos!
And now I've grown into a guy that does actual real videos that I'm really proud of. But every once in a while, you need to just look at some stupid things on Facebook. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's actually sunny outside today for the first time in about 8 or 9 months. And so I'm gonna go outside. Peace.
I gotta sneeze. Achoo!
43 degrees in the studio. Did the whole thing in just a hat. I guess not just a hat, actually. I'm wearing, you know, clothes.
You're wearing
but
clothing,
a hat
Milo. You're not
in
naked.
addition to other clothes. You don't need me to explain this to you.